If I can have your attention, it's 6 p.m. If you'll give your attention to the emergency evacuation procedures, please.
Before we get started, let me read the emergency evacuation procedures. In the event of an emergency evacuation, an alarm will sound. Everyone should exit the building by way of the nearest stairwell in a safe and effective manner. If the nearest stairwell is blocked by smoke, use the other stairwell. Do not use the elevator. Once you have reached the main floor, follow the exit signs to exit the building and quickly proceed away from the building. Please be mindful of others evacuating and of emergency vehicles.
At this time, would the members please register their presence by voting yes?
There's 16 present, 5 absent.
16 present, 5 absent. We do have a quorum. Mr. Cole has a work conflict. Commissioner Miller has a family issue, and our thoughts need to be with her and her family this evening. And Commissioner Lewis has a conflict. The other members, I have had no communication. At this time, this board of Commissioners is convened to fill a vacancy in the office of the Blount County Board of Commissioners, District 5, Seat A. Madam Clerk, has the required statutory notices been given to the public, the Commission, and other parties as required by TCA 55111?
It has, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. The Chair did cause to be published in the newspaper of general circulation on May the 11th, 2016. Pursuant to the public notice, the Chair has allowed registered voters to submit names in writing to the Chair prior to this meeting. No names have been submitted. At this time, are there additional names that any registered voter would like to submit to the Chair? At this time, is there an additional name that any registered voter desires to submit to the Chair? If you'll come forward, sir.
I'm
Which
Fred
name
Anderson,
would you
second
like?
district.
Which name are you going to present?
Chris Miller.
Chris Miller.
Arnett, excuse me. I'm sorry. Chris Arnett.
Chris Arnett.
Yes.
And you're a voter in which district, sir?
First district.
First district, and your name is?
Fred Anderson.
Fred Anderson. Thank you very much. Is there an additional name that any registered voter desires to submit to the Chair? At this time, the floor is open to the members of the Commission to nominate candidates to fill the vacancy of the office of County Commissioner, District 5, Seat A. The nomination does not require a second. Commissioner Carver, you are recognized.
I nominate Peggy Lambert.
Commissioner Carver nominates Peggy Lambert. Commissioner Monroe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I nominate Chris Arnett.
Commissioner Monroe nominates Chris Arnett. Are there additional nominations? Commissioner Caskey, you're recognized.
Mr. Chairman, I nominate Dr. Ed Cherry.
Caskey nominates Ed Cherry. All these are 5th District residents. Arnett, Cherry, and Lambert, is that correct? Are there additional nominations? Chair will stand for a motion to close nominations. Commissioner French moves to close nominations. Or is there a second? Commissioner Caskey seconds. Motion's been made and seconded to close nominations. All in favor of closed nominations say aye. Aye. Opposed say no. Nominations are closed. At this time, would the nominees, would they like to address the commission? for a period of 3 minutes.
My name is Chris Arnett. I live at 209 Goddard Avenue. I moved to Blount County in 1998. Since that time, the last 18 years, I have been serving my community. I've served on the College Hill Historic District for 14 years, president for 10 years. Served on the Historic Zoning Commission 10 years, president 2 years. Served on the National Historical Society 2 years, president 1 year. Served on the board of the Blount County Republican Women 2 years, president 1 year. Currently serve on the Chilhowie Club as the president for the next 2 years. I have worked in the business world in the past. My husband worked for the phone company and we moved around a lot. When we went to New Orleans, I was a manager of the Imperial House Motel and Apartment Complex for 2 years. Then we moved to Alcoa and I worked for the Metropolitan Knoxville Airport under Terry Igo in the accounting department. Then I moved to Brentwood and I worked for United Cities Gas for 3 years in the Regulatory Affairs Department as a rate analyst. Then we went to Australia for 2 years and I came back to Brentwood, went back to work for United Cities Gas as the administrative assistant to the VP of Marketing. After that, I have come to most all of the commission meetings this year, tried to find out how this works and what is brought before the commission, tried to follow what's being done. I would like to serve on the commission because I would like to be a liaison to my district, work with my constituents, find out what their needs are, and explain to them the needs and how the board, the commission works and what they are trying to do. I hope you will consider me as this interim commissioner, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Anyone else? Commissioner Caskey, is Ed Cherry here this evening? Okay, thank you very much. Just wanted to verify that he's here. Are the members ready for the question? When the clerk calls the name of the nominee or calls your name, give the name of the nominee that you wish to be appointed.
Mr. Chairman, is there when you get your votes, is there a certain number you have to have?
Always, the number is 11. The number is 11. Yes, it needs to be a majority of the membership. Right now, we have 20 members. We have a vacancy. Still, to have a majority, you still have to have 11 members. Anyone else? Question? Are we clear? Madam Clerk, call the roll.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. French, you're
one
recognized.
final question. Can you explain how the process was going to work if an individual does not get 11 votes?
It's clear in the rules. The lowest on the first ballot, the lowest will be dropped, and then we'll call the roll again. We will call the roll until a nominee receives 11 votes. Madam Clerk, call the roll.
Akerd. Allen. Archer. Bowers. Carter. Carver. Caskey. Kaler. Cole. Crow. Daly. Farmer. French. Lewis, I'm sorry. Melton. Monroe. Moon.
Lambert.
Samples. Stinnett. We have 10 voting for Lambert, 2 voting for Cherry, and 4 voting for Arnett.
Lambert received 10 votes, Arnett 4 votes, Cherry 2 votes. The next ballot, the clerk will call your name. You'll have 2 choices, Lambert or Arnett. Madam Clerk, call the roll.
Akerd. Allen. Archer. Bowers. Carter. Carver. Caskey. Kaler. Cole. Crow. Daly. Farmer. French. Melton. Monroe. Moon.
Lambert,
Samples. Stinnett. We have 12 voting for Lambert, 4 voting for Arnett.
Lambert received 12 votes, Arnett 4 votes. Peggy Lambert is hereby appointed to the Blount County Commission, District 5, Seat A. If the Honorable Peggy Lambert will come forward. We have Judge Brewer with us this evening. We'll go ahead and have swearing-in ceremony.
Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I, Peggy Lambert,
I, Peggy Lambert,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will perform with fidelity
I will perform with fidelity
the duties of the office to which I've been appointed
to the office for which I have been appointed
and which I'm about to assume.
and which I'm about to assume.
I do solemnly swear to support
I do solemnly swear to support
the constitutions of Tennessee and the United States
the constitutions of Tennessee and the United States
and to faithfully perform the duties
and faithfully perform the duties
of the office of County Commissioner
of the office of County Commissioner
representing the 5th District,
representing the 5th District,
Seat A
Seat A
of Blount County, Tennessee.
of Blount County, Tennessee.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Here is my seat.
Close to your old seat.
The empty one.
We'll need your signature.
Since this is a special call meeting, there's no other business that came before us. This meeting is adjourned.